Hi everyone and welcome to my live. I hope you had a great day. So did I. Well, I did. um we are going to make this wonderful cat lady thing here. And my husband is testing the sound. So that's why it's all crazy right now. Sorry about the camera right here, but that's the one I am using to record my table. Anyway, hello and welcome to my stream today. Could you please... He is testing the sound here next to me, so the sound were kind of going a weird loop. I don't know if you could hear that, but that was annoying. Anyway, hello and welcome to my live. Hi! It's been a long time. I'm sorry about that. Winter, Christmas, New Year, lots of interesting things happening, and my little accident with my knee. So I will try to stay here as long as possible, but it is a little hard for me to sit upright like this for too long. When I mean upright, I'm talking about having my foot hanging down instead of lying straight or up in the air. That it's hurting a bit for it to hang down. Actually, it's my knee. But we are going to start this cat cafe garden here. I took everything out of the big box because it's huge to have under my camera, so I took it out. So I have everything we have lying here on the table, so we will go through everything and see what we got. First of all, we got the instruction manual, and I think we have a lot of built pieces here that we are going to use for making this cool house. But I will save this for a second. And then we have this bag here with really a lot in there. It looks like everything is in bags here. So we have a tiny bag with a lot of cat holes here. I think it's for the toys of the cat. Let me put that to the side. That looks like the back side of a chair. Maybe some tables and something like that. Even a little cat right here. That is actually pretty neat. Hi, Peter. Oh, and Peter is my husband, just so you know. Anyway, I think that's mostly furnitures. What do we have more? We have some bigger parts. I think that might be for the house. This definitely looked like something for the roof, maybe. And here you have a cat ear, set of cat ears. Interesting. And some laser cut things here. And some bigger pieces and smaller pieces. And there should be these two fishes in here as well. Or they might be in another bag. I don't see any fish in here. I'm looking for these two. Actually, I think you just need this piece right here for it. Anyway, there's a lot of details in this one. Then we have a big one here with a lot of walls and stuff like that in it. Let me put that over here. We have, I think that's the base for the house. And we have one of the walls for the house. I'm pretty sure that's the what do you call that? The flooring, because it looks like the floor is a little lifted up here. So that's the floor of the house. Let me put that to the side as well. Then we have this box here with lots of things in there. So let's just open up and see. Another bag with a ton of bags. Anyway, here we have some greenery, some stones, 2 cats, some cups, some flowers. Very nice. Let me put that to the side as well. We have the electricity here. 1, 2, 3 light bulbs, so that's gonna be nice. Then we have some wires and some beads and stuff like that. Big bead, I think that might be a lamp, but we will see when we get started. And then we have some fabric and some pom-poms and a cane and some fillings and kind of a lot of stuff in there. Okay, let's see. Let's open this bag here with the how-to and all the papers that we need. I think this build is going to take like forever to do because it's a big one. It's the biggest one yet for me in a live stream. So let's see, we have what do you call that? Oh, I forgot the name on that. But we have this foil plastic piece for the windows. And some cute stickers. I really like this cat here. We have a list of what everything contains. All the bags. There is a piece more of this. I'm gonna be careful with that. So that is a list of the bags. What we got in there. Doesn't look like much. I think that's a small bags. I'm just looking here. That's the bags with the wood pieces in only. Okay, got it. Put that to the side. Then we have some big papers here. Some wallpapers and some decoration here. Grass, so the bottom plate, the flooring. Let me put that to the side as well. Then we have some big pieces of papers here with some cutouts for the different things that we need. That's a lot of cutouts. I'm just gonna pop that in there, put that to the side for now. Oh wait, there's more papers here of what's inside the bag. So that's more like it. Let me pop that in here as well, so I know where it is. And then we have this piece here with some boxes and some grass or plants, and looks like another flooring, maybe. More greenery and more wallpapers. And I'm gonna pop that in here as well. Oh, so the sticker is going to sit on that. Interesting. Okay. So here is first a little about how to put the things together and sand, and we'll actually first cut the things out and sand it, and then the electricity thingies. We have some pictures of what's in the back, and then again we have the build manual on how to put all these small details together. There's really a lot here. There is chairs and tables and stools, and that's a sign, and we have a cabin, I think. No, that is a cabinet, sorry. We have a coffee pot and a coffee grinder. Some coffee bean jars. We have, I'm not sure what that is, but we'll figure it out. Oh, it's for the food. So we are going to put a lot of food together. Candy, a little table, the cat, I don't even know what you call that, but the home for the cats. And here is the instruction. That's a two-page instruction for that cat home. We have some cat food, we have another cat toy, a pillow chair, I think, cat toys, more cat toys, plants, more plants. Ooh, there is so much here. Even more flowers and plants. Oh, I'm actually looking forward to this one. That could be fun. More plants. Is that, that's a lamp. Nice. The sign. More about the sign. That's a lot about the sign. Then we have a roof. It's the fun way to start this building the roof first. But it looks like they're building the roof first. And more of the roof. Another sign. And if you have the upgraded version, you can have the the music machine in there. I don't have that. Then we have even more details about the house. We have the grass. And here is how to build the bottom part of the house together. And I think we're going to start right here with building the house together. This way, when we make the things that is going into the house, we can put it in there right away. I like that idea the best. So we might be doing this part first. And this one is actually showing pretty good where everything is gonna go. I like that. And then we have a little more leaves and stuff like that. And of course the electricity at the last thing. But we are going to start right in the middle of the book. It was this one. It was the cat craft garden we are doing here. Hi Irene. Nice that you're here. So this is gonna take like forever to do, but I'm ready. I hope you guys are ready. So let me just give me a second. I'm thinking here. We are going to start with these two bottom plates here. The bottom of the house, that's this one, and the garden piece is this one. So I am going to put this to the side, and then I am going to try to find the papers that we need. So we need this one, and we need the grass. Let me see if I can find that here. Where did I put that one? Here it is. So the grass and the flooring. And I was thinking if I should make the flooring different, but I kind of like it, so maybe we'll leave it. I will see in a minute when we get working here. I'm gonna put that to the side. So I have the grass here, and I could put a piece of grass paper in here where there is actually grass on, but this one is showing where to place the house. Let me see, because it could be fun to have real grass there. I'm just gonna take a look here in the front. There is so many things and so many details here on the grass, so I might just leave it be with this one. I think I will. So let's get started. I am going to take my scissors, and actually I didn't want to do the one with the rounded corner here, but now we're gonna do it. So I'm just gonna cut really carefully here along my line. And then this semicircle here. I'm really careful about that one. And then up along this line here as well. There we go. And I'm just gonna save this little part because that is needed later, and I'm gonna put that to the side. And then let's see, it should be fitting really nicely here, and I think it does. So we need to glue this down, and for that I am going to use my paper glue here. I'm just gonna take it out of this one. So I'm just gonna pop on a thin layer of the paper glue all over this plate, and I am trying to get out to the edges because we want the edges to be glued down. And then I'm just gonna put some all the way around here. There we go. Put the lid on that. I'm actually gonna use my ruler here to kind of spread it a tiny bit. I can always take that off later. And then I am going to place this green paper here on top of that. And it should be enough to glue it really nicely together. So just an awkward moment here of me trying to get this paper to sit like I want it to. There we go. I'm gonna turn this one over. This way I can get a little press here onto the paper that we glued on here. So that's neat. Then we need this piece here, and I am going back to my book again. Fold up with reference to the dotted lines. So I am gonna take this picture here and just take a look at it. So they want me to fold these and this one. Just making sure. So 3 in front and 1 in the back. So I am going to cut this one out first. Let me do this. And again, I'm just gonna be careful with cutting. You could place a ruler next to this line and then just use an X-Acto knife and then cut it. But I rather do it with my scissor. And then this way. And yes, I know this might be a little boring to look at, so I hope you are crafting or doing something like that in the same time as I'm trying to do this. I did not open up this box before today, so I myself did not know how much to do before right now, and it looks like a lot of work. I hate to cut from this side, but I'm gonna do it. And then just like that, saving these parts there, because we need that for the things that keep the house up. Let's take this one. Let's just do it like this. There we go. And then this little corner here has to go as well. See if I can get it out. There we go. And then over here. So I hope you guys have had a nice Christmas and a nice New Year. I actually think we did, even though that I had my little accident. Then we still had a very nice Christmas and a very quiet New Year, and I like that, when there's nothing bad happening and people are not being too crazy out there, so that's nice. There we go. Just one more now. And then we have this part ready. Come on. There we go. So now I just need to figure out how to fold these sides here. Let me put that away, because I'm thinking I could place it here over the edge. Oh, I need you to see. I think I could place it here over the edge. So it's only the little brownish edge here, or the wood edge, that we need to bend down. So I'm trying to line it up here, and then doing the same in the other end. Oh no, I'm gonna try that again. So lining it up in one end and in the other end, and then just push it down. And now I can bend it even better, I hope. This is a bit difficult because it's such a little bend. I'm pretty sure that's pretty good. There we go. So I'm going to take this one, and I'm gonna place this one here, line it up on this side, and then just bend the tabs. I'm gonna push this a tiny bit in the background, so I should be able to bend these sides here so they match. Nope, not quite. There we go. Bend this down and then this little one here at the side as well. There we go. So now I'm gonna take this off. I have this little divot here, and I think that is for some light but it doesn't say anything about that at all. So I'm just gonna ignore it for now. I can always cut it out later if needed. So I'm going to take this piece here and place it so you can see what I'm doing. And then we are again placing the glue here. First I'm gonna do it on the edge around everything. And this is just normal school glue, white school glue, paper glue that I'm using. And then I'm just trying to get a little more here and there in the inside of all of this. And you could of course smear glue all over here so that you have a nice layer all over everything, but I don't like that. Because that would take like forever. And then I am going to place this little piece of paper, and I needed to go a little further to this side. And there we go. It's on there. And just like the other one, I'm turning this one upside down right now here. And then I'm going to find these small flaps here and taking my glue, popping a tiny bit on there, not too much, because it takes a lot longer to dry if you have too much glue on there, and we don't want to do that. So I'm just pushing that up against the wood and hoping for that to dry really, really quick. I think I got way too much on there. Come on. Let's take this little one here. I can't see what I'm doing up there. So I'm just gonna pop on the glue here, and then I'm just gonna turn this around, and I'm just pushing it down to the other board here to make sure it is gripping, and it's kind of not gripping. I don't know what's happening here. Maybe I should try with my tacky glue instead. So I'm trying this one here with my tacky glue. See if that's better. Let's do it like this again. Making sure I don't glue these two together, but I want this paper to glue down. Come on. It is making a bit of a problem right now, but I am not willing to give up on this. So I'm gonna do this one with the tacky glue as well. See if that's better. Now this corner is fine. Now we just need the rest of them to go nice and down and smooth and looking good. Come on. Glue. Maybe I should have painted these edges first, in this brown color. That could have been good. Let's see if that's enough. I think it's almost there. Come on. Because the paper is like 1/2 millimeter too short here for the board. I don't know if you can see it, but it is. Then this little piece over here. Gets a little glue, and I am keeping that down. The paper itself glued on nicely to this piece here, so that's nice. And my husband just gave me a little soda, so thank you. Nice. There we go. And then this backside piece here, I'm just starting with folding it out so I can put in the glue here. Again, I'm using my tacky glue this time because that is the better version for this little flap here. And I'm not gonna glue right there, so I'm just gonna skip that one. Making sure I have enough glues in the corner, or glue in the corner. And then we're just gonna do it like this. And I'm gonna hold it right there. Just for a little, making sure everything is nice and neat. And this one is kind of needing a little more pressure. So this first build here is a tiny bit boring because it's mostly making the floors and the walls and put that together. And then when we have the 2 walls and the floors on, we can start with making the furnitures. I'm just looking because I have my book over here, or the little template for how to do this over here at the side. Let's see. Almost there. Not quite yet. Just trying on my mat instead to see if that's better. I want this to be glued down. Let's see, I think it's almost there. Looking pretty good, if you ask me. I know you don't, but I am. It's like it's having problem with sticking here at the end. I think it's the end of the wood that is kind of eating the glue, and then it's not able to do what it's supposed to. I have still a tiny little spot here that won't glue tight. But actually I think everything else is looking pretty good. Okay, I am going to put this upside down here away from me, and then we are going back to this board here, and I need my cutting board. Give me a second. There we go. And I know I'm working on a big cutting board, and I have this mat here under this silicone mat here, and I don't want to cut in the silicone mat, but I'm just following the wood, leaving my knife to just follow along the wood here, or the board, so I can cut the sides here off, and it should be fitting really nicely on the bottom part here of this. Let's see, there we go. Put that to the side and turn this around. And we have a little white line here. I could do something about that with some paint. And that's funny because it's perfectly flush here, so it should have been the right length, but it's white just like the edge here, so I think it's okay. I'm gonna leave it like that. So we have that one, and now we also have the flooring for the house. So already here you can see how big this is compared with what we normally build. So there's a lot to do here. Let's take the booklet and see. So we made the floor, and now we are going to make, on the back side of the floor, we are going to glue these pieces on there. Let me put this away, and then we don't need this right now, so I'm just gonna put that to the side for now and flip this over. Let me do it like this. I think that's easier for me. So we need part A03 and A04. Oh, that was these pieces over here. Just a second. Here we go. Not that one. A. So back A. I am trying to find that one. It's right here. And then we need 2 04s and 1 03. See if we can find those in here. I think that's these guys and these guys. Some more of these, or is that it? I think that's it. That to the side for now. So I have 4 and I needed 3. So I need, okay. So let's see, this one goes here. And the 2 small ones goes there, and this one goes like that. So that goes over this little hole here. I don't understand that hole, but they're covering it, so we're just gonna do what they say to. And for these pieces we need this. And it looks like, I'm just taking a look here, it looks like they want us to glue this together first and then place the paper on there. So I'm going to take my my paper glue. I'm using it for everything, so my white paper glue. So they want us to glue this piece on here first. So I'm gonna dab glue all the way down this one. And now I need my little anvil. Just a second. See if I can get it. There we go. Because that's gonna make it easier to make a straight line here. Placing that up this line here, and then I can just place this piece of wood up against my little anvil, and then it should be straight. So sorry about that. Let's hope that's working. Then these 2s are going on the sides here. Both sides, yes. So I'm gluing the ends and then down the side here. And I'm gonna use this for straightness. Whoops. There we go. I think that's nice and straight. Then this one. Popping glue at the end and all the way around or along the bottom part here. Like that. And then I'm gonna place that on this side, making sure it is flush with the bottom part here. Looks nice. Looks really good for now. And then this one is gonna, whoops. This one is gonna go at the end here. So I'm gonna again put glue on this side and on the end piece here. And then I'm gonna pop that down here. It's hard to see, I know, I'm sorry about that. But this one is really big. Trying to make sure everything is nice and straight here. Let me use this side. I just pushed it in. There we go. So that's the bottom part of this build. I'm just gonna leave that for a second. And we know we're going to use these parts here, so I am just gonna go cut that out. Because we need this in a second. So again, I'm just trying to take my time with this and follow the lines so that everything will be matching together. And then right there. So just taking my time, cutting all these out. There we go, that was the first one, and then 3 more. I'm just gonna take this long piece here first. There we go. And this way. And then this one. I hope I am in the focus here of the camera, because I'm kind of concentrating on cutting and not on what I'm recording, so I'm sorry if I'm not. That's a problem with creating. You're more concentrated about what you're doing than what you're actually recording. Happens to me a lot. Anyway, this one, again, just taking my time with this. Looks fine. Thank you, honey. Cut. Yeah, I think there is a lot of cutting in this set here, but we will see as we continue working on it. I know the booklet is starting with the furnitures, and all booklets are actually starting with the furnitures, and I kind of do understand why. But personally, I like to have the space that the furnitures are going into when I make them, so I can place them right away. And that is why I'm starting in the middle of the booklet and doing the house part first. Trying to have a space where we can put the furnitures in safe and sound for the next time when I am building on it. This way I know everything is okay when I need it next time, instead of having 5-6 furnitures standing somewhere until next time. And I do have 2 cats, so they sometimes make a mayhem here, and they have knocked over things before and ruining things that I was not happy that they knocked over. But that's what happens when you have cats here and there. There we go. Cut it all out. Let's see if this is ready to be glued on. I actually think it is. It feels sturdy, but not too sturdy. So let me see. This one is the long piece that is going here, so that's the easy one. We can start with that one. Again, using my paper glue. This time I'm actually gonna do it on the paper here. I think it's easier. And I'm trying to get into the corners, and you cannot see what I'm doing. I'm really sorry about that. Let me scoop it up. Scoop. There we go. So I'm putting glue here on the edge on this paper, making sure that the corners and the edges definitely are glued down, and then I'm just gonna make kind of a zigzag here, making sure that everything will be glued in place but not kind of over gluing everything. And then I'm just trying to push it in place, and I need to push it a bit more downwards. There we go. And I can feel that the glue is not totally hardened yet on these pieces of wood here. I might go in with a bead of hot glue here around this edge. Actually, I think I'm gonna do that. Just give me a second so I can put this to the side and find my hot glue gun. And now everything is falling onto the floor here. Ta-da! Cats are cats. Totally true. Totally true. That's just how it is. So I'm just gonna get this glue gun ready, and I can see I need a piece of glue for it as well. So I'm just gonna do that. There we go. Got it. Now, making sure that this paper will stick. Okay. My husband is making noises again. I think he forgot what I'm doing. Even though that he is commenting on my videos.
I thought that the whole computer was silenced.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Sorry.
Oopsie. Making sure that this paper is really sticking on there. I kind of like the way it lined up here. Oh, that just fell apart. I think everything is falling apart now. No! I think it's a good thing that I found my hot glue. Ah, man. That's always happening when I am working with wood. But for some reason this wood is more not interested in the glue than normal. Let me see if I can line these up again. And I do have my hot glue gun here on the side, ready to go. Yeah, I need that. I definitely need that. So I'm just waiting for that right now. Trying to make sure everything is lined up here. I think that's it. Okay. There we go. So now I just need this hot glue to work. There it is. So I'm just gonna pop a tiny bit in the corners first. Okay, that's too early. And over here, and I'm not specifically afraid of what's happening with the hot glue inside here, because it won't be seen in the done result, so I'm not worried about that at all. Just making sure that everything is glued in place and will stay where I glue it. Whoops, that was a big blob right there, and now it needs more glue. I don't know why it did that. So that was one side. Let me turn this around and do this side. I'm just popping a tiny bead of glue all the way down here, so making sure everything is really nice and secure on the back side here. Turn that around. I got this hot glue gun here at a one of the miniature sales exhibitions here in Denmark, and I got that from a person from, I think he was from Holland, and it says Proxon on it, but the quality of this hot glue gun is not the best, so I'm not sure it's a real Proxon hot glue, this one, a hot glue gun, but well, now I got it and I'm using it. I might get another one day when I have time and energy to look into a good hot glue gun. So if any one of you guys know a good hot glue gun, then please let me know, because I really could need another one. Okay, so I'm just waiting for this one to dry all the way up, and then I'm just gonna make sure that this one is still stuck where I need it. I actually think I got this a tiny bit too far from, but it looks good. Let's see, then we have these pieces here. So I'm pretty sure this one is supposed to go on the back here. Yes, I'm pretty sure about that. Let me take my booklet just for safety. Yeah, good. And they want it to be placed like that, it looks like. So again, I'm just gonna take my, actually I am going to take my tacky glue because I think that's better here. So I'm just trying to get in focus again, like that. So I am popping glue here all around the edges first, making sure I have the corners and the edges. And then I'm gonna make my waves here. There we go. And then I am going to place it right here and then turn it up and glue it on to this piece here. Very nice. It's already starting to look like something. Then we have this one and this piece. I'm just trying to figure out which one is going where. I actually think this one is going here. Yes. And again, I'm out of focus. I'm really sorry about that. So I found out the one with the little notch here, I'm pretty sure that's gonna go here. That doesn't make sense. Should that have been here? That won't work. Huh. Back to this one. So the little one with the notch is A13. That's the one on this side. So that's gonna go here. Oh yes, of course. Because then that's going to go here, because then you can turn that little extra around that corner, of course. So I need to bend this little edge here. Just like that. And then we're gonna take the tacky glue, make sure we are in the frame here, and then again the corners and the lines, or the sides, making sure there's glue on the edges and on the little flap here. And then I like to make these V shapes or E shapes. Sorry, I know my hands is in the way right now, but I am just popping glue on there. Then we take this one, put it up to the side of the building here, making sure it fits, and then glue it all down. Also the end here. Looking good. Looking good. The last piece is for the last, well, the last piece is for the last side here. Everything's fine. So again, just gluing the sides and the ends and the corners. Making sure I have glue there. And then here in the middle, and I'm gonna do it like this again. I need more glue in this one because it's running on low here. There we go. Or I could take my big bottle of glue, but right now I'm just using this one. Making sure what side is up and down, so that's this side. And then I'm just gonna put it up along here the side and then turn it around and make sure everything is nice and flush. And then I have a corner here that is not totally meeting up. I know it's hard to see, but it's totally not meeting up. So I might have to give that a tiny bit of paint somewhere, somewhen. And I have, is this even glued on there? No. So I'm just popping in a tiny bit more of glue here, because this is not glued on like whatsoever. And you did not see that, but that was the paper here that was not glued on. It's like it's gave after a little here and was pushed out a tiny bit. Everything was so nice and neat until it fell apart. Oh well. So we are almost done with this bottom part here. I actually think I need a tiny bit dot of glue right here. Pop the lid on again. Do like that, and then I'm just gonna take a look here. We did all that, and now we need a few small pieces for the little I don't even know what to call that. Fold up with reference to the white dotted lines. Ah, that's on the floor, on the grass. Let me see, we need the pieces C19. Yeah. I need some smaller pieces, and it says 34. I don't know what 34 is. Okay. That's not gonna be funny. So I don't think it's in here. Let me just put that to the side for a second. No, that's just big parts. It says C19 for the other part, so maybe it's all in the back seat. Let me see. ABC. Whoops. That was the cord for my hot glue gun. So that is one leg, and there should be one more. There it is. Can we agree that it looks like a frame here? Oh, that's this one. C21 and C20. Maybe that's this one. Yeah, I think it is. And this one. And then I need the last piece here. There you go. There we go. I got them. Put all this back in there. Bag in there. Oh well. So back with this one. Let me place it so you can see what I'm going to do here. I'm just gonna take a quick look here because I don't want to do it wrong. It looks like this is going on the inside and these on the outsides. Just gonna make sure first before I glue anything. Yeah, looks right. Good. Back to my tacky glue, and I hope this one will glue better, and I can feel that I need to stop soon, so let's see. Oh, at the end piece here as well. Placing that here at the end. Trying to get it nice and straight. Then this long one. I'm running out of glue here. And I want enough on there because the other glue glued places didn't work that well for me, so I want to make sure that this stays in place because I'm not gonna hot glue this part here. And then this one, if I can grip it. This end piece down this side and a little here on this side where it is supposed to meet up with the bottom part, and I'm trying to line it all up here. Making sure it is as straight as I can get it, because I'm not good at straight, but I'm trying. And then the two legs. Hi, bit late. It's okay. Hi. It's nice to see you here. Sorry I didn't see it before now. I'm really caught up in this build here. So the legs are going on the inside. So they're going on like this in there. So we need glue here at the end part and on the bottom part of the two of the sides. And then I'm just gonna carefully line that up here inside. And I'm gonna do the same on the other side. And I did notice that these are not squares, so I am placing them so that I have the long side in the front part and the short side at the width, what you call that. So that should be the platform for the house done. Now the glue just needs to dry, so I'm not gonna touch too much about that or with that, with that. And then we have this grass part where we are going to place the house, and let me try to place it right here. It's gonna be staying right there. And I have a few small, not so good looking parts on this porch here, but we will manage, and I think it will turn out in the long run really nice. And my leg is hurting. I'm trying to see what time it is. An hour. We did an hour. That's actually pretty good. Let me just take a quick look for the next step. Pass the light thread through the round hole. That's where it is. And there's actually a tiny dot here. Let me see, does that fit with the hole? It does, and now there is no hole because I hot glued that. Yay! Or something. Oh, I think I will let this dry, and then I will take my Dremel and then drill the hole through there. So there is a place for the cord to go through. Okay. And they want us to do that before we place the wall. So that means that we need to make the wall and then that cat thingy tree there before we place that wall on there. And I'm not gonna do that today because I'm simply too tired and I am having a little of a pain. So I am going to end here. Let me just do like this for a second. So there you have the little porch. Let me just do it like that with the small feet and the flooring of the house and of course the grass. Let's go back. You can see more on this picture. I'm not gonna glue anything down to the grass plate right now because there will be some cord and wire thingy things going on, so I'm not gonna do that right now because then I can't undo it. So I'm gonna leave it like this in 2 parts for the next time, and before I come back I will have drilled that little hole so you don't have to see me do that. But I actually think this went pretty well. There's a few places where I would like to put a little more glue in there. I might do that off camera later. But yeah, I think that is where we are going to start today. Get well soon. Thank you. I hope so too. Right now, let me do just like that. Right now, I don't know what's going on with my knee. I'm just in pain. I will have a doctor's appointment here on, that's next week, where he will check out the leg a little more to see if we're going to do something about it or if it's just gonna take time to heal. And for those of you that actually don't know what happened, I twisted over on my right ankle and then I busted my left knee open and had to get it all sewed together, so that was pretty hard. And that was the 30th of November 30, and it's still giving me problem. Anyway, that's why I am keeping this short today. But I will see you on Wednesday, and then I will have another live that will be the 3rd Friday in February, where we are continuing on this build of this little house here. The Crazy Cat Lady, that's what I call it, even though that's not the right name. It is called Cat Cafe Garden. I will put a picture of this in my on my Facebook, so you can find it if you want to, or at the little screen that you see for this video later. Anyway, that's it for today. I had a lot of fun. I hope you did as well. So thank you so much for watching.